All right, everyone, welcome back from the break here. We're back with game number two now coming at you between Willowkeeper here on the Legion side. Once again, taking on It Is What It Is here on our Hellborn side. We just saw our Hellborn team here take game number one. And you may notice I'm sitting in the player position here. One of the players having an issue with modded files. We're going to have a remake of all pick following the drafting phase here. So I'm just sitting for the draft. Don't get alarmed. I am not playing, but we are underway here with the draft as the bans are already completed. So we'll go ahead and go over them very quickly here. We have the Gladiator, Lord Sulphurus, and Pebbles going to be banned out here by our Hellborn side. So again, sticking with their trend of banning out those mid heroes. And then we have the Chipper, Magnus, and Tundra going to be banned away from our Legion side. So they opt for the Initiator and the support of the Chipper ban there. So both sides kind of going for some different style of bans, but pretty powerful heroes nonetheless. And I got to pick up the pace here. The teams are picking very quickly here. We have a Kraken first pick coming in from our Hellborn side. And, well, they saw that on the opposing side last game. They're going to snatch the Kraken up for themselves here in game number two. We have Rally and Nymphora going to be picked up here by our Legion side. So they go with some supports. We did see a Rally secondary support in game number one. We could possibly see that once again. Or we could see the position 3 rally. We'll have to wait and see. But Monarch and Behemoth going to be the second and third picks here for It Is What It Is. So they have 3 picks already completed here. And with the Kraken pick, most likely going to be their mid lane option. Again, it could be a side lane Kraken. I'm expecting to see the Behemoth here in a position 4 role with the Monarch. Those will most likely be the 2 supports. But again, Kraken and Behemoth pretty flexible. We could see them in either well, Behemoth in either a position 3 or 4 role, and Kraken in either a position 2 or 3 role. So, at least for now, I'm expecting to see a mid Kraken and a position 4 Behemoth, but that could change, so we'll have to wait and see the rest of the draft. But second banning phase already underway here. We have Flux and Bubbles so far from the Legion side. It looks like they are getting rid of the combo potential of the Kraken and the Behemoth, specifically the Flux there. The Bubble is also a good setup for those heroes if they do catch uh, heroes with their ultimates. And then we have Forsaken Archer and Malakin bans coming in from our Hellborn side. The last 2 bans going to be both the Gemini and the Puppet Master. So we saw our Hellborn side strictly targeting carry bans, and we saw 1 carry ban coming in from the Legion being the Gemini. So they will get rid of those heroes. The Puppet Master on the last ban, that was played very well here by our Hellborn side in game number one. So they're not going to let them get that Puppet Master on the opposing side, as Koget is actually, I think, known for playing a Puppet Master himself. It is one of his most played heroes there. So Puppet Master going to be a pretty valuable pick, I think, for both sides in the Scrim series. I'm apparently playing Corrupted Disciple. No, just kidding. I will not be playing again, as I did mention. But they have gone for a Corrupted Disciple here on their third pick, and that will most likely be their position 1 hero. The question now becomes, will they look to pick up a secondary core with the Corrupted Disciple, or will they look to run a one roll, a strictly single core Corrupted Disciple, which I think they are perfectly capable of doing. They have an Engineer picked up now on the 4th pick here to pair with the Rally, a pretty strong lane combination. And yeah, it's definitely shaping up like it could be a 2-1-2 setup with the Engineer and the Rally, but we could also just see a tri-lane with the supports. But if I was to be a guessing man here, I see Nymphora, Engineer, Rally. I'm thinking that this is going to be a 2-1-2 setup. We'll have to see what the last pick entails, but I do believe the last pick will be a mid hero. Most likely for Inhuman here is usually their mid player.
Moon Queen.
Moon Queen going to be the 4th pick for Hellborn here. So they're going to go with a very hard carry in Moon Queen, and they have kind of the defensive supports to kind of set up for the Moon Queen. I think we will see a defensive tri-lane here with the Moon Queen. And the last pick will most likely be a position 3 hero. Something that probably doesn't need a lot of farm, so something like a Pharaoh comes to mind. Um, Something that could kind of control the Corrupted Disciple in team fights, I think would be quite good. We'll see what they do decide to go for. Pharaoh was just a guess, but something along those lines would not surprise me. See what they opt for here. They got 20 more seconds on the clock. Could see something like a Lodestone or a Deadwood as well. Very common picks, I would say, for something like the off lane. Um, but yeah, I'll have to wait and see what they do decide to go for. Could also run a Behemoth off lane. They're going to go with a Keeper of the Forest. So a very greedy lineup so far. Or, well, to complete the lineup here on the Hellborn side with the Keeper of the Forest and the Moon Queen. They actually do have the option of running a jungle keeper of the forest, but I do think it would make their laning phase a little bit too weak, considering they do have that greedy carry in Moon Queen. So I am expecting to see a laning keeper here, either in the short lane or in the off lane. And if he goes off lane, he would look to pull with the tree dogs. We'll see what they do decide to go for here, but I'm expecting this to be a second support behemoth. And they have a lot of lockdown now for the Moon Queen, so I think the Keeper of the Forest is an okay pick. Uh, and they will
Monkey
go with a
King.
secondary core here, being the Monkey King. That is one of Inhuman's, I don't want to say signature heroes, but oh yeah, sure, we'll swap. I'll play Rally. Uh, that is one of his, actually, it's not one of his most played, but he does like to play Monkey King. Oh, now I'm playing Engineer. Yeah, America NG. Gotta bring some America to this EU scrim. I'm NG, here comes the boom.
Let's get it
Alright,
on.
so anyway, we're gonna have a remake here with all pick. And we'll get the fifth player in here, and we will be back here with the Scrimcast just shortly. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 will be starting very soon here.
All pick. Engineer.
All
Monkey
right, everyone,
King.
welcome back from the break there. We're back now with an all pick
E4.
lobby. So If you
Corrupted
guys are just tuning in, we
disciple.
just saw the draft here from both sides. Again, we have Willowkeeper on the Legion side, and it is what it
Kraken.
is on the Hellborn side.
Monarch.
I'll go over the draft again really quickly here. We have Corrupted Disciple, Monkey King, Nymphora, Rally, and Engineer for the Legion side. Then we have Keeper of the Forest, Monarch, Moon Queen, Behemoth, and Kraken for the Hellborn side here. And we have our famous man Hello here, switching account to What You Hot. Nice name there, of course.
Keeper
He's going to
of
be
the
playing the Keeper of the
Forest.
Forest, actually, so he's doing an okay job of role playing for the time being as a hero that I am familiar with to some degree. But so they have the Moon Queen and the Keeper of the Forest here. I'm expecting to see a Moon Queen tri-lane, either in the off lane or either in the long lane or in the short lane. Keeper of the Forest to go to the opposite side, and then Kraken to be their mid lane here, where he will most likely be facing the Monkey King in the 1v1 mid lane. And then we have Corrupted Disciple potentially in a tri lane here. I think Legion should be looking to definitely try to shut down the Moon Queen here, take advantage of her early weaknesses, especially with having the
Let's
very
get it
aggressive lineup here
on.
in comparison. But Rally and Engineer, a possibility to be a dual lane for sure. Um, but I think it would not be perhaps their best lane setup choices, as they are, it looks like, going to go with the short lane Nymphora Corrupted, and they will be going Rally and Engineer to the long lane. So they're going to do more of the traditional lane setup here, as I like to call them, the TMM lane setup with the 2-1-2. For this side of Hellborn, we have the Moon Queen tri-lane short, which I think makes the most sense. They're going to want to try to secure Moon Queen's farm, send Keeper of the Forest to the off lane. He can hopefully pull with his Anime Forest ability, and then Kraken in the mid lane, as we said. But I think the Legion either will want to look to rotate Nymphora up to the top lane, or I think their best bet would have been to try lane with the Corrupted Disciple and let Rally solo the Keeper of the Forest here. But I think they will want to make an adjustment. I don't think you want to keep two heroes against Keeper, because he should be able to pull the lane without it being stopped. I don't think Nymphora and CD can stop it by themselves, or with just the two of them. We see Nymphora already spotting out the tree dogs here. This was sent a little bit early too. We'll see if he's able to kind of be sneaky with them. He's got them hiding here in the trees. He's doing a good job of being sneaky, with that being said. But will he look to block these two camps, I think, with the other two? Gonna try to maybe even send them here to delay the lane. Uh, as he's currently down there in the bot lane. He's sending the other ones to perhaps delay the lane or pull the lane. It's going to be successful here. And again, that means Corrupted Disciple has got to run to his tower, or else he's going to miss the creeps here. They don't want to do that. So he's not going to be able to block the camps here, unfortunately. See if these actually do... Where will they go here? Do they go... They actually go to the tier 1 tower. And it looks like he is aware of that, so he will be getting the experience here. And Moon Queen already getting hit with a Compel. Fissure Stun going to miss. Oh no, that could be a Bloodlust kill. There's the Golden Apple, but the final auto attack comes in from the Rally, and they will get the Moon Queen kill. So Monarch decided to rotate to the mid lane here against Monkey King with the Kraken, but they're not securing Moon Queen's early start, having just the Behemoth here to support him. Not really able to kind of box them out, either being a melee hero. And they will now rotate Monarch back up here to the top lane. Middle lane, Nymphora comes in retaliation, and they actually take out the Kraken. This is a very poor start here for our Hellborn side. Legion doing a good job. Engineer gonna hit the Keg Stun, as we have 3 versus 2 now in here. Defensive Keg Stun, with Rally currently out of mana. He did use a Compel there once again. We have Corrupted Disciple versus Keeper of the Forest in a 1 versus 1 as support is rotated out. 8-0 Corrupted against a 5-0 Keeper of the Forest. So we already see a 1300, 1400 gold lead actually for the side of Legion. They are currently getting good creep score across the lanes. Monkey King is on 336 GPM compared to 176 of Kraken. Getting a lot of harassment there. Kraken only being level 1. That's why he did die. He did not have the tsunami charge. once the Nymphora came into the mid lane. Just gonna stack up the jungle already. Get an invisibility rune that could prove to be deadly here in the next upcoming 30 seconds or so. Actually, he's holding it for Monkey King. Has the bottle picked up as well. He's gonna pick it up though. Might look to set up another gank on the Kraken. He does ferry out a health potion. He's gonna be very far away from his bottle now. Monkey King already on his way towards his marchers. Now with the 3 players here in the top lane, Moonqueen gonna start to pick up some creeps. She's on 10 and 1. Nymphora, she's on the downhill right now. She currently has 1 skill in all her abilities. I think Keeper the Forest should struggle in this lane. 18 and 7 corrupted against 7 and 0 Keeper of the Forest. And I missed the kill, but, well, it was inevitable. They had the damage there. Monkey King actually skipped the slam as well. He has 2 in the dash, 2 in the vault. Moon Queen has boots now. Engineer only level 2. Just go for the Keg Mine skill build. Behemoth, he's kind of walking around, see where he goes. Maybe he tries to set something up in the mid lane. Monkey King Nymphora is a pretty deadly combo. They have lots of mana sustain and HP sustain with the pod. Monkey King going to avoid the fissure stun there. He does go behind the tower. So that was actually, with Nymphora not being in the area, he was stacking up the jungle. He's going to take good use of that Ophelia's quest here early on, try to get that completed rather quickly. Corrupted Disciple takes a lot of pressure here from Keeper of the Forest. It's very low. He's going to need to send himself out a health potion. He's going to pick up some tree dog kills there, though. It's a lot of extra gold over to CD. It's going to bump him up to 390. More or less kind of giving gold, but Rally is the top farmer of the game so far. 410 gold per minute. He's on 25 creep score, but he did get the bloodlust, so that's why we see the boost. Double damage Behemoth. So Monkey King and Nymphora are going to work on some jungle stacks here. See, no mana currently on either heroes, so they try to work on the stacks. It's going to give some space over to the Kraken. Initiation from the Rally here on the Moon Queen. Engineer not in range though for a keg stun. And Rally could be in some trouble now with the Compel being down. He's gonna keg up the Moon Queen. He's going for a counter kill. Not gonna get it. 9 life on the Moon Queen. Engineer is probably gonna fall here. Uses the apple, but it's a double tap coming in for the Monarch. The Trilane continues to do work here for Hellborn. Moon Queen on 30 creeps. Still only on 330 GPM though. Monkey King all the way up at 444. He's got 50 creep kills as he worked on some jungle stacks. He's gonna take out the creep wave, look to get the bottom rune. Kraken already at the top rune. Does spawn haste in favor of Kraken. Corrupted Disciple finishing his steam boots here. We have level 6 on Keeper of the Forest, so any potential rotation down here could be a kill on the Corrupted Disciple. He does have about 900 health with the strength steam boots, but you see the drain coming in here from CD. It's going to drain a little bit of damage, getting Keeper down to 33 damage. Game speed has kind of slowed down a bit. We're only at 3 to 2 hero kills. Behemoth gonna get a wall here, but there's the Compel. From Rally on the Engineer. Bottom lane, there's the hasted Keeper, or Kraken, sorry, coming in. Talked about that. The level 6 keeper, any rotation down here, that's a kill on corrupted. Make good use of the haste rune. I think they didn't necessarily even need the haste rune, but while this is going on, or while this kill is happening, the mid tower is being pressured here by both Monkey King and Nymphora. They almost have it down. It's actually in deny range. Kraken might just concede that tower. It's gonna fall here. Moon Queen almost hitting level 6. So the tower does fall in favor of the Legion side. And they do have the backup of Monkey King to the Corrupted, so despite having the death there, they have 2 cores to worry about. Monkey King already up at 500 gold per minute. They have Rally with the Steam Boots picked up already. Still committing to this tri lane here. Behemoth only level 4, Monarch hits level 5. Again, slowing down Moon Queen's level 6. She's trying to get that experience. She picks up the Hungry Spirit. They had some of the stacks stolen away from them. She hits level 6 there. The problem now is that Behemoth can't really farm up here. The Rally Engineer, I think, are too scary. And Queen's going to rotate into the jungle, but here comes Keeper of the Forest. They're also going to rotate, I think, Kraken up here. There's the root from Keeper of the Forest. He's got an ultimate in 3 more seconds. They'll probably look to chase this. There's the Fissure. They use a couple of ultis here. Moon Queen taking some pressure. Monkey King actually gonna burst down Moon Queen before the heal. Actually, the heal pod took him out. Kraken could be in some trouble. Monkey King trying to get in range. He's gonna jump over the Monarch. Behemoth taking some heavy pressure. Monarch now in some trouble as well. Could be the Forest. Gonna go down here to both Nymphora and Engineer. Monkey King gonna take out the Monarch as he has the Lex Talionis and the Soul Trap picked up. He picks up a hat trick there on the Monkey King, and that was a really good fight from Legion. They jump out to a 7-4 hero kill lead. I think they got 4 kills in this fight. Maybe 3 actually, in exchange for a rally. Moon Queen gonna port into the tower. She's gonna fall again. This is disastrous now, as there was still everyone in the area here. And Moon Queen gonna drop down to 300 GPM. I see Kraken, he's got the Steam Boots picked up. He's still below 300 GPM. Compare that to the Monkey King with 630 gold per minute. This is incredible farm on Monkey King. He's already got 100 creep kills, and he's 3-0-3. He's playing a really good game here. They're still gonna miss. And Keeper of the Forest and Monarch gonna look to set up a kill here on the Engineer. He's gonna throw out the keg. It's gonna keg up the Keeper of the Forest, but he's going to fall. Monarch could be in some trouble now. Rally gonna compel, following up the Lex. Monkey King gets credit for the ultimate warrior streak. Moon Queen has the moon finale here, and Rally's gonna go down. He eats all the moonbeams there. Nymphora porting in with Corrupted Disciple. They're looking to continue this fight here as Monkey King. He's got everything ready to go. He's gonna go in on the Keeper of the Forest. There's the root coming in as that just came off cooldown. Triple Fissure coming in. Double release, the Kraken coming in. Will they be able to bring them down though? Here comes the heal pod from Nymphora, and Corrupted Disciple will hold his ground. He will fall as he does take out Keeper of the Forest, and now the Nymphora will also fall as well. Monkey King's still healthy though. He takes out the Behemoth. He's on a legendary streak, and the fight continues here. Monkey King has got 200 mana ready to go. He wants to go for this Moon Queen. There is a Monarch in the area though, and I don't think that would be a good decision to kind of go for a dive on the tier 2 tower there. So the fight will conclude here. They're already off to a 10,000 gold lead and 6,700 experience lead. Mostly piloted behind this Monkey King, but supporting cast doing well here. Can't take away credit from them as well. 370 up to all the way 480 gold per minute on the Corrupted. Nymphora, 380 gold per minute. I mean, this is a really farmed Nymphora. He's got a lot of build up here and 1,300 gold already in the bank at the 12-minute mark here. He's gonna probably be going for some kind of a build-up item, maybe a Sand Scepter against the Keeper of the Forest, and the Monarch could be on his mind here. Even an Astrolabe, as they don't have one of those picked up yet, could be quite good. But I think Sand Scepter would be maybe his best choice here. Let's see what he goes for. Moon Queen has not finished her Whispering Helm yet. A little bit surprised by that, as she is on 1800 gold. So even with the back-to-back deaths, not having the best stat line, 2, 3, 4, she is still 400 gold per minute. And I believe we just saw the Firebrand picked up, if I'm not mistaken. Cleansing Wind comes out here. Kraken is going to fall, though. And Monkey King, he is not stopping his reign of terror just yet. 617 gold per minute still. Monarch most likely going to fall here. The Slam comes out, following the Chrysalis expiring. And we see the 5-man train coming in from the Legion side. Continues to do work. They are up 14 to 8 in hero kills. And they're going to go for this tier 2 tower here. They have a Lightbrand picked up on Corrupted. So he's most likely going to be going for the Dawnbringer here. Pretty typical item route. Monkey King picks up a Shaman's Headdress. He's going to continue to bulk up here, it looks like. See if he goes for the full Barrier Idol or if he just keeps the Shaman's Headdress. Typically we see Dawnbringer or Shroud on Monkey King into something like a Shrunken Head. I think he will definitely need a Shrunk in this game, but he's going to go for the Idol here early on. He's going to bulk up his team, quite nice. 13-minute Barrier Idol. Failed Rots will be broken here. Fissure Stone going to miss, and the Shockwave! Monkey King avoiding all of that as he does miss the Slam there, unfortunately. He was trying to get in range for a Vault, but both sides kind of missing their opportunities there. But we see the tower taking a lot of pressure here in the bot lane. And Willowkeeper, looks like they're going to decide to fall back here. They have Rally up in the top lane. He's holding 3,000 gold. What will he buy? Will this be a straight Staff of the Master is the question. You see the counter ward coming in here from Monarch. He sees the Ancients were blocked. No progression toward the portal key here for Kraken or Behemoth. We have 1,000 gold on the Keeper of the Forest. So again, no real built-up items. They actually go for Alchemist Bones on Moon Queen. It was not a Firebrand. Okay. Very surprised by that item pickup. I'm not seeing the reasoning for the Alchemist Bones here. Behemoth gonna go down here. Monkey King just flies in with the Haste Rune, takes him out, and he's gonna escape. Rally gets a Compel here. No, he actually misses the Compel. Kexen will land on the Monarch, but here comes the release of Kraken. The Root hitting onto Bolt as well. They are going to bring down the Engineer. Keeper of the Forest going to get Crystal up from the Monarch. Monarch going to fall here as the Nymphora pours in the Corrupted Disciple in the background. Zealstone landing onto 2, and they will bring down the Keeper of the Forest and the Kraken. It's going to be a double tap for the Corrupted Disciple, and I feel like Legion is just way too far ahead at this point. I don't know if there's too much fighting power left in them. They do have Moon Queen with relatively good farm, but again, he went for the Alchemist Bones and now a Warhammer. He's going to be probably going for the early Shrunken Head. I just don't feel like Moon Queen has enough space this game to do what she needs to do. There's just not enough farm on the supporting cast to kind of give them any kind of team fighting power here. So we see the Legion side continuing to pressure the base here as they start to bring some damage into the tower here. I am apparently dropping a lot of frames, guys. I am aware. Sorry for that. Hopefully it does clear up. Hopefully it's not too bad. But the base push is not stopping here. We have the tower gonna fall here. There is no ultimates on their side other than the Shockwave, and without a portal key, that's not really going to matter too much here. They're just still gonna stun up to 4 people here. Keeper of the Forest does not have a root for 20 more seconds. Moon Queen doesn't have a Moon Finale either, and this Rax is most likely going to fall here. Rally gets hit with the Roofing Gear of the Forest, but there's the Nymph heal, and they're just going to continue to hold their ground. Rack's going to be taken out. Monkey King goes in. He does some good damage there. Behemoth's going to get Sand Sceptered. He throws out a Shockwave. It does some good damage, but they're going to bring down both the Behemoth and the Keeper of the Forest. We have a buyback here on the Behemoth. But the Rax is down. The GGs are called. We're going to have a very fast game number 2 here. 17 minutes as they do take out the Rax. And this was very, very well executed by the Legion side. They took advantage of the greediness of Hellborn's lineup, and they are going to even up the series here at 1 game apiece. So we will go on a break here, see if there will be a game number 2. Stay tuned, ladies and